Also, you are allowed to use your flashlight inside the game. Just don't blind anybody with them. And also, you're allowed to take photos and videos. Just again, if you have flash on, don't blind anybody.
And now we are going Cave of the Winds. Let's see what we see in the cave. Ooh, we are in cave. Oh boy. Inside the mountain, inside the cave.
In all different concentrations, and again,
And we have guide who will guide us in the cave.
Anything I can answer for you?
I like to call that one sword the sword of Damocles. We're going to come on down past the tour.
Natural,
Use the
this is
handrail.
completely natural. It's something called cave breathing. So periodically air will come out of caves to just the outside air matching pressure. It's why you sometimes have feel gusts of wind it's us, and it's also why it's conditioning for breathing through year round. Yeah, pretty cool in my opinion. Anyways, this room is known as Valley of Dreams. Like I said, this is the end of the tour. So thank you guys for coming. I'll see you again another time. Just joshing around. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Having said that, this is the end of the tour because if you see where I'm standing right now, this spot used to be blocked off by a bunch of rocks and boulders. That is until the year 1935, whenever we took George Jeffreys on our tour. George Jeffreys was one of the wealthiest men in the United States at the time. He had a lot of money, manpower. Conveniently, he also had a hobby for excavating caves. Bet you guys can see where this is going now. So at the end of our tour back then, Jeffreys leaned up against this wall right here. Because if you have a UV light or black light, you can do something pretty cool with this formation. Check this out. My name is Santa Claus, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Oh my.
It looks absolutely atrocious, but you guys get what I was trying to do. Anyways, all me, we're going to take a gander at the room that George Jeffreys excavated for us.
The magical tunnel, Oh wow.
This gem. They even had me get lost in the cave for a little bit. Anyways, my friends, this room is known as Oriental Gardens. The main set piece is this wide growth with stalagmites back here. Kind of looks like a garden or a village
Yes.
or something like that, huh? I think of this as your castle or your tower that overlooks the town. Here's your heroic knight drawing his sword. Everyone else is your houses and your shops and villagers going about their everyday lives. And of course, every village needs its protector. So this is our cave gargoyle that overlooks and guards the town. Our gargoyle, if you will. Meanwhile, this is the longest stalactite here in Cave of the Winds. It's about 8.5 feet long and about 104,000 years old. Can anybody in here guess the name of the longest stalactite in the cave? It's a crazy, wacky name no one would ever guess. Well, it is actually called the longest stalactite in the cave. Oh my gosh, who could have ever come with such have a chemical reaction with the carbon dioxide present inside the limestone. This will form a substance called carbonic acid. Now, soda, something a lot of us drink pretty frequently, has a lot of carbonic acid in it. And you guys know, if you drink too much soda without brushing your teeth, you can get cavities. That's because carbonic acid, while being relatively weak, is still strong enough to eat away at calcium. Calcium is not only present inside of our teeth, it is also the main element inside of limestone. This is all.
Like your eyes don't adjust. There's nothing to adjust to. Yeah.
You might not want to go too far over there because the light can't see through. My friends, is the room known as the Adventure Room. It is the most recent addition to Cave of the Winds is open to the public on Mother's Day of 1988, so shout out to all the moms out there. This room also serves as the entrance to our haunted lantern tour. Go up these stairs, make a right-hand turn on those tours. You'll be telling me some scary story right now about whatever happened inside of this cave. So let me tell you, my friends, is known as Cave Darkness, not to be mistaken for the year 2021. If we can keep our phones and lights off, my
ये है treasure inside the cave और ये देखिए beauty of nature.
Sometimes I don't know if there's enough light. And yet I don't know if that's good enough. You know. Is that the right one?
Right, she said, he did say right.
Inside is the grass. Sorry.
Having to that room up there is pretty cool. So there will be group here later if you decide to follow me. Just walk side of me and I'll read the light.
I wonder how long they have to train to do this.
Narrow है ये.
Now, I would like to bid you all welcome to the Temple of Silence. This room got the name because by the time we're all done making our way up those stairs, we're just so out of breath, we're not going to be saying anything for a while. Another reason we might be out of breath, however, is because this is actually here. There's actually a large group of tree roots poking down in this little cubby.
Oh,
We cannot see these roots, although because they're a little high
tree
for us.
roots.
But I like to point them out regardless because they're responsible for the earthy texture in this room. If you guys notice that. And this is a larger piece of cave bacon here in Cave of the Winds. It's about 4 feet long and 1 foot tall, and we call it the Colorado bacon, proof that not everything is bigger in Texas. This is our Texas bacon. Not as cool, is it? Guys, I'm from Houston. I can make fun of Texas all I want. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. GT still trying to find his way home. This is what people over in Lexington, Kentucky would call the tallest building in the world. This formation is what we call the Guides of Lucky Number 7, also known as a halictite. Halictites are basically stalactites that, very bluntly, kind of do whatever they want, and we don't really know why. They kind of branch off and go in a bunch of crazy directions. They make number 7s, corals, spider webs, you name it. A couple proposed explanations as to how halictites occur include microorganisms inside of the water, water pressure, but our preferred explanation here at Cave of the Winds is that the wind causes them. Yeah, the guys called Cave of the Winds. You know, this formation is what is known as a column, or what remains of one. Columns are happen where stalagmites and stalactites join together and connect. But this one actually broke in half a few thousand years ago, so now.
ये देखो पानी. मुस्लिम पिक्चर क्लिक करें पिक्चर. पानी देखो कैसे पत्थरों से निकल रहा है. और we are going now back outside. It's amazing experience. Good. और ये हैं कुछ पिक्चर जो इन्होंने हमें टिकट बुक कराने पर शेयर की. तो ये पिक्चर्स लाइट में ली गई हैं. ये स्टोन एक्चुअल में बहुत चमकीले होते हैं. ये अंधेरे में बहुत चमक रहे थे, तो लाइट में तो और भी ज़्यादा चमकेंगे.